Hello everyone, welcome back to E20 Zone TV on this Saturday evening. Player ratings time. West Ham United 1, Crystal Palace 2. We are consistently crap. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm here to talk about the players and give you their ratings. Before I get started though, please do smash like on the video. Subscribe to E20 Zone TV, hit notification bell if you want to become a member of the channel, support the channel, but check out the membership stuff. Goes a long way, really helps us out on here. Before I get started, I'm so over the moon with the fans. Yeah, obviously I have seen little comments about people having a dig at people calling out the board, but we'll get to that at the end of this video. But let's talk about the players first. Let's start off with this man, and that is Alphonse Areola. I thought he was okay today. I'm going to be straight. I'm going to give him a 5. I'm going to make it short and sweet, this sort of player ratings. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. He had 2 shots at him, right, which end up being goals. One of them's a rocket and one of them's a poor defensive header from Kilman where he should be stronger. There was another shot that he done an half decent-ish save. Other than that, he didn't really have a lot to do. Didn't right. He done all right at corners. He was okay. So for that, he's getting a 5 out of 10 for me. This man's a bit of a different story, though. Mr. Carl Walker-Peters reminded me of a player that was playing for Southampton last year. Runs down the line and then keeps checking back. And then like the build-up play with Bowen was just wasn't there. Just wasn't there today. He got caught out of position in the first half before the goal went in, and he was like he gave like acres and acres of space to the Palace player, and the Palace player should have really done better. Nevertheless, I don't think he was great tonight, and I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. I just don't think he was good enough. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh, but I'm not saying any of the goals are on him, but yeah, just didn't do it for me today. Didn't do it at all. 4 out of 10. When it comes to this, man, fuck me, mate. We have got well and truly shafted, mate, by Wolverhampton Wanderers. £40 million of British King's money was paid for this man's services, and this man is just dire. He's just dire. You know what I'm saying? The first goal is a criminal offence. Simple as that. It's simply a criminal offence. He is a £40 million defender, and he gets bullied off the ball. And even when I was watching it today, like it was said on the commentary that you're centre half. Act like a centre half. He doesn't. He's a bit soft, right? I thought like other things he done, like he hasn't got no pace about him. He's not strong enough. He's a problem. I'm wondering whether he's got to come out of the firing line. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where Tadibo, what's happened to Tadibo and Wan-Bissaka and all these other players. Is Kilman a problem? Do you know what I'm saying? For the goal that he sort of let loose, it's probably going to be a 4. Just not good. Just not good at all. Do you know what I mean? Bad. Got mugged. Here comes this guy. Mavropanos gets hurt, gets up, carries on. He's a bit of a Trojan, this man. Gets stuck in, doesn't mind getting his head on the ball. And do you know what? People have criticised Mavropanos, me being one of them. And I've turned around and said, I don't know whether this geezer's good enough. But at present, he's our best defender. That tells me all I need to know about West Ham on a minute when Mavropanos is our best defender. And he done all right today. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to give him a 6. I don't think he was that bad. I think he was pretty solid in the air. He gets injured. He gets up. He wins the ball back straight away. He tries to come out of the back. He tries to do stuff, Mavropanos. Like, you know, and I thought he was all right. I really did. 6 out of 10 for me. Gotta come to this man. I thought he was good. I thought he was trying to go forward, put crosses in, whipping crosses in from corners. Malik was always trying to go forward, and it seems like he will pass the ball to someone in midfield, naming no names, right? And he'll pass it back. Like another one who sort of had a go and tried to make something happen, but he's like trying to make something happen in a situation that nothing can be done. I'm gonna give him a 6. I know I thought Juve was all right. I really did, and I feel like we just need to use him better in the attacking end of the pitch. Defensively, I thought he was okay, just okay. Do you know what I'm saying? Obviously, I can't remember whose side it was. I think it was Walker Peters' side. I think for the initial goal, but I thought Diouf done all right. I thought he done well. So 6 out of 10 for me. Matthias Fernandes. I don't know on this one. I don't know. He's a sort of player you don't really notice in the game. I'm not really noticing him in the games. When I'm watching the game, I'm seeing a lot of people on the ball, and he's not really one of them on the ball. Like, he done one interception, which I thought was good. Like, he got the ball back and then got the ball forward again. But he hasn't, since the Nottingham Forest game, he hasn't really been in the games, if I'm being truthfully honest. And it's a bit of an hard one to sort of say. So I don't want to go in on him because he's a new player and he's coming into a side that is struggling at the minute, but we're going to need him to start performing. I thought he was quiet, mega quiet. But then I suppose if you've got people in midfield that keep passing the ball back, it's always going to make you look bad. So I'm going to give him, got subbed off and all, I'll give him a 4 out of 10. I didn't really notice him. I did not really notice him at all. I really didn't. Let's come to fucking this man, James Ward-Prowse, aka the man who has something on Graham Potter, because he must have something on Graham Potter to play 90 minutes. How he did not get subbed on that 77th minute mark, I do not know. I don't know. I don't understand it. Yet again, I'm sort of like a broken record. I'm going to repeat myself like I said last week. Does not do enough for me. He puts in a decent cross from a free kick, half decent-ish corners, but it's not enough. As a midfielder, we need him to be more dynamic, and he's simply not that. He gets the ball down and he goes backwards. And it's like, you need to start finding these people that keep passing the ball backwards. It's a waste of time. It really is a waste of time. So today, didn't do nothing, was on for 90 minutes. I'll give him a 3. Doesn't do enough. Doesn't do anything positive in the final third. Nothing of any note. He's a safe merchant. You want someone who's safe on the ball, he's your guy. Because anyone can go in the middle of the park and start passing basically safe balls backwards all the time. They're always going to look good doing that. This geezer doesn't do enough for me. 3 out of 10. Poor. Comes this man, Lucas Paqueta. I thought he was. Yet again, it's like I'm like a fucking broken record. He was okay. I thought he was okay. Like, he got fouled a few times, and he should have got the fouls. He does things where I think, you know what, he's going to do all right, and then he just gives the ball away. Like, there was a few times he gave the ball away today, and I was like, come on, Lucas, like you're giving the ball away, and that means we've got to rush back to try and get the ball back. Wasn't effective in the final third today. Really wasn't. Like, you know, and obviously the situation currently right now, we need him to perform, and he's just not performing. I'll give him a 4 out of 10. Just nothing of any note. Nothing that sort of springs up and says, wow, yes. Like, everyone's playing below average. Do you know what I mean? It's very hard to give them a positive ratings when we're losing every week. So, yeah, 4 out of 10. Crescencio Summerville got subbed off on the 77th minute. Why? Need a goal. So he subs him off and brings Lewis Guilherme on. Don't understand it. I really don't. Need a goal. The thing that irritates me with West Ham right now is we've got a good winger there, but you always play the ball to his feet, and you're trying to make him do stuff and try and beat 3 or 4 people, and it's very hard for him. He got clattered in the second half where the referee didn't do him no favours, and obviously he's just come back from an injury, but another one just doesn't get in the game enough. Does not get in the game enough for me at all, and I need him in the game. I need him to be attacking the game, and it just doesn't. Well, we're always defending. Do you know what I'm saying? He would be better off in a team which is counter-attacking. Like, if we was in a counter-attacking team, which obviously Potter isn't, if Nuno was to come in, yeah, I think he would flourish under Nuno because he would work to a counter-attacking style. Um, I give Cryer a 5 out of 10. I thought it was just average. Got subbed off. Then that's it really. Let's come to this man, Mr. Callum Wilson. Non-existent today. Got frustrated in the first half. I see him throw his hands up in the air as if to say, why'd you keep sort of playing the ball sideways? When the ball will go wide, he's expecting the cross to come in, and then West Ham are recycling the ball and going backwards again. Didn't make no sense on that. Just wasn't in the game today at all. Wasn't in the game at all. He had a halfish chance in the first half, from what I remember, of when they was running through, but he just hasn't got the legs. Hasn't got the legs there to sort of put the ball away. It was a good ball from Cry into him, and he should really get it first time. But I think he takes a touch, and the defender gets back. Obviously, he got subbed off for Falkirk on the hour mark, so I'll give him a 4 out of 10. Didn't really do anything of any note. Let's come to the captain, Mr. Jared Bowen. Scores the goal. Good goal. And I feel like the weight of the world is on this geezer's shoulders. And I really do mean that. With me, with captaincy, you need someone who's going to be strong captain. And I think Bowen is a strong player, but I don't think he's a strong captain. No, it's no fault of his, but this is a situation where we're going to need experience in there, and we haven't got any. We've got no experience. We've got rid of all our experienced players. We might need to sort of seriously think of what the next step is. Because if Bowen's the captain, James Ward-Prowse is the vice captain, we've got no hope. We've got no hope. And that's nothing against Jared Bowen at all. I thought the goal was excellent. You can't fault the geezer's effort, but he doesn't get in the game enough yet again. West Ham were pushing in the second half, but our build-up plays absolutely awful. I mean, seriously awful. And without this geezer, we're going down. So everyone better say a prayer that this geezer doesn't get injured throughout the season, and make sure it ain't a long-term one, because if he does, then we're done. For the goal alone, I'll give him a 6. I thought he was okay. You can't fault the geezer's effort, but without him, I'll be straight. Well, we're nothing, if I'm being truthfully honest. Come to the subs. Obviously, there's 3 subs that come on. Guilherme, Magassa, and Falkirk. I thought Falkirk runned around, done a couple of headers, played a good pass into Bowen. That's about it on him. Lewis Guilherme, another one, just doesn't get in the game. Doesn't make the impact that you need when you need a sub to come and make an impact. Doesn't do anything. I thought Magassa was a bit rabbit in headlights for me. Gave the ball away. They counter-attacked us, from what I remember. Gave the ball away a couple of times, Magassa. Just wasn't great for the subs today. No impact at all. And they actually looked leggy. That on the commentary, people they were saying these subs look like they're drained of energy. And I was like, I don't know how that's happened. They're supposed to make an impact. Yeah, poor. Let's come to the woke master, the master of wokeness, and that is Graham Potter. You know what I mean? PhD Potter. What a complete plum. Do you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm going to say, is what a complete prat and plum that this geezer really is. I thought the lineup he picked was okay, right? And people are going to say, well, the goals that we've scored tonight and all that, the goals they've scored tonight, sorry. And, just the way we're playing, people are going to try and make excuses because of the situation, right? What I cannot understand, and I simply can't understand this, is why the fuck James Ward-Prowse is still playing 90 minutes for this club when you need energy on. You go and take Fernandes on, who's a younger player. He's got more energy. You take Summerville off, and then you keep James Ward-Prowse on the pitch. There must be something happening behind the scenes that we don't know about, right? Because that was when I sort of lost it, because you're being safe in a situation that we don't need to be safe. We need to take risks. Like you need to take him off and bring on sort of Magassa and Guilherme and try and change it and try and go for it and listen. If we're going to lose the game, let's go out fighting. it just feels like to me this Potter's just a safe merchant. And the problem is he hasn't got the tools or the players to do the play that he's trying to play, and he's just coming up with any old shit. If I'm being truthfully honest, and the reaction from the fan base proved it to me how angry they were in the ground because you could hear it. And what people were saying, obviously on commentary, they were saying, "Well, why are they angry at that?" It wasn't so much angry at subbing Fernandes. It was more the fact that James Ward-Prowse is still on the fucking pitch. And he just doesn't do nothing. We are literally playing with 10 men each week. And this is becoming a problem. And this is becoming a bit of an obsession with a player who's just too safe. He's too safe. Do you know what I mean? He's the sort of player you bring on in that situation when you're 2-1 up and you want to see the game out. Yeah, that's what James Ward-Prowse is, right? You don't play him from the start and then have him play the whole match for what? It just doesn't make no sense. Obviously, we lose the game. And obviously, he's firmly in the firing line. I don't think he's going to get the sack. I really don't. I think he's going to stay here at least to the Arsenal game and probably get sacked in the international break. Wouldn't surprise me. But for today, I'm going to give him the goals that have gone in. Are they his fault? No. The substitution of James Ward-Prowse when it should have been Ward-Prowse is a criminal offence. I'm going to give him a 3 for turning up, managing the team, and at 1-1 we was all right. We was all right at 1-1 until that goal. That goal killed us. Right, that second goal when he hit that rifle shot, Mitchell, it completely killed us. But he's going to get a 3 out of 10 today. He can't buy a win at West Ham at all, and I don't know what it is. It's a mental block. You can have all the psychiatrists and psychologists all you like. If you can't win, we can't win a game at the LS, we're going down. It's as simple as that. So yeah, 3 out of 10 for me. And to round this video up, I just want to say this, that everyone who's at the protest today, absolute fair play to all of you. Yeah. And obviously I had someone on the afterthought who, young Oliver, he come on and said, are these protests going to work? And I sort of snapped a little bit to say, don't downplay these protests right now. Yeah. So everyone who went to the protest today, shout out to all yous lot. Everyone who's been covering it on social media, X, YouTube, videos going up, tagging sort of media outlets. This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. It's going to take time, but we will win. Right? I'm so calm on this because I know that media is his problem. And the longer this goes on, the worse it's going to get for him. And I don't think he's going to handle it. Do you know what I mean? He was in the ground today and he just sits there with that thing by his side that he calls a bird and just doesn't have no emotion whatsoever. He's cold. He's literally cold, the geezer. As a West Ham fan, if any of us were sitting in that sort of situation, we know this ain't right and it needs to be addressed. So, he's just a fucking idiot and he needs to be at this club. So shout out to Hammers United, Cross Hammers, everyone tonight. There's literally too many people to name. I see a few YouTubers from afar. They didn't see me. And yeah, it is what it is on that, basically. So, it's a fight, but we will win the fight. Mark my words on that. We most definitely will. Put a comment in. Let me know what you think on today's performance. Let me know if you agree or disagree on anything I've said in regard to the player ratings. I am getting to a stage where I'm getting very, very tired, extremely tired of just, not seeing my club do well. We don't look like we can win a game at the minute. It looks like to me that we are fighting to stay in this league and it's only September. I hate to see what we're going to be like in the next 2-3 months' time. If that is with Potter here or without Potter here, I just hope these protests and these boycotts are ups and ups and ups until Sullivan gives in and submits to the West Ham fan base. It is basically a fight now. It's David Sullivan and the ownership of West Ham versus the fan base. And we're going to see how long this lasts. If we all stick together, as I've always said, we will win this battle. We will win this fight for our club, because we shouldn't be in this situation. 10 years we've been at the London Stadium now, and we're staring relegation in the face. We really are. And if we don't sort ourselves out, we will go down. And my biggest fear is going down and staying down and not coming back. Leicester City won the league. They won the FA Cup, and they're a bit of a yo-yo side at the minute. I don't want to be like that. I can't handle that, if I'm being truthfully honest. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Have a good Saturday night wherever you are. Forget about West Ham. There is some good news though, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say this. Next weekend, our weekend won't be ruined by West Ham United. Simple fact of the matter, we play on Monday night. So, my week might be ruined next week, but my weekend won't. Anyway, that's enough from me. Take care of yourselves. Peace.